Crypto weekend. Let's take a look at the crypto weekend. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, Doge. We might also look at some others, but probably not. We'll probably just do those four. Okay, anyways, Bitcoin right now, we're going to get right into this thing. Bitcoin right now is getting very, very interesting where it currently is. You can see the stochastic ribbons here, my momentum ribbons, they are kind of getting towards an area where you might see some blow off toppy sort of moves. Like back here in February, you can see that they were in a very similar position before things just absolutely went parabolic. Now, if we were to do something similar to that right now, like if the ribbons were to cool off for a day or maybe a week, because this is a weekly, actually, this is a weekly, so it was to cool off for a week or two, we could see them reignite to the upside in a big way. And there was one time here, let's look, where it was in a very similar condition back in February, where we saw 22% week followed by a 9% week, so a over 30% 2-week period there, which if we were to do that now, like let's see, we got some weakness down to the 21, like and then we got a 32% pop from the 21. The 21 is currently at 62,578. So if we did a 32% from there, that'd be $82,000 that we'd hit right out of this big old bull flag that's been going on for a really long time on Bitcoin. Okay, you can see the average force is growing here. The ribbons are in a beautiful place for this run up. Let's take a look on the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily. How's the daily looking? How is the daily looking on this thing? So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is replicatable. This is wonderful. Even with that news that came out 2 days ago for the war escalations in the Middle East, that was just this dip right here. Okay, just this dip right here. Not 2 days ago, yesterday. It was dip right there. Okay, 65,000. That's all it came down to. It hit the 21 and is bouncing off the 21. All we need to do is break this trend line right there. Just break this, and we are right back up to $70,000 in a heartbeat. Average force on the daily is getting weaker, and the ribbons, however, and I've talked about this before, but the stochastic ribbons here, you can see the slow one is in overbought territory, but it's not coming out of it. So if we see the fast one curl over and become yellow again, while the slow one is still in overbought conditions, we can easily see this thing fly up. And I'll try to find an example here in the past where that was a similar sort of condition. Kind of here, not really though. Let me find it. I didn't have this prepared. Right here, right here. Okay, this was 2024. This is February. In February, you can see here, right? The slow one was in overbought condition, so was the fast one. Fast one came down, started coming down, but then it curled back up, right? And when it curled back up, the slow one was still in overbought conditions, but it went green. And what did we get? We got a pop that was from the day that it crossed up, or let's just go from the day that it turned green. From the day that the slow one turned green, which was right here. Okay, we went up in the following couple of weeks here. We went up 45%. Okay, 45% from the day it went green. So if we were to do that, this thing isn't going to go green without the price going up. Okay, it's not going to go green without the price going up. So we'd be looking at a price probably somewhere around $68,000, $69,000 to get that 45% move. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that would look like if we got it. 45 off of this would be, let's go all the way up here. 45 would be $99,000, $99,900. Okay, that's 45%. That's hitting your $100,000 mark right under the cusp of that thing if we were to do that. So Bitcoin is in a beautiful place right now. Technically, on a technical level, this thing is looking fantastic. Remember last time we ran into the 21 was back here in October 1st. We hit the 21 on October 1st and we went below it. We came back above it. We went below it again, did a double bottom and then launched. Right now, we didn't go below it. So we're holding here. We might hold, scoop out, maybe come up, do like a cup and handle or something, and then boom, launch. And from there, I'm looking for this inverted head and shoulders that we've got forming on Bitcoin right here. This bad boy right there. I'm looking at that to potentially take us to 80, maybe even $90,000 out of this bull flag that we've been in for a while. There's a lot of bullish confluence going on with Bitcoin right now. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Bitcoin's got a lot of bullish confluence right now. I really like where Bitcoin is right now, and that means Bitcoin related assets should be having a good time soon. Station break. Go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe if you've been with us a while and haven't done so yet. Both of those things help our growing channel so much. You can't imagine how much it helps, and it just takes a second. Go ahead and do those things for us real quick. Go ahead and also check out the Trade Cave store, link in the description, as well as the channel bio. We've got some excellent products on here, some awesome shirts and hoodies. Do not sleep on the sticker shop. That's a Redbubble link in the description, as well as the channel bio there. We've got some nice affordable stickers that have some excellent art from our t-shirts and hoodies as well. Let's get back into the action. Let's go to Solana. Solana had a wicked dip yesterday. Look at this. It came right down to the 21 and bounced. That was your buy zone. That was your buying opportunity right there for Solana. It came down to 158. Okay, $158 down from 180 2 days before, and it bounced. It bouncing there is very, very bullish. Bouncing off the 21. I'm not sure. If we lose the 21, we're coming all the way back down to 150. Maybe even lower. But as long as we hold the 21, this thing's going to grind higher. It's going to just grind higher and higher and higher. We have 200 in our sights now. So 200 is in our sights now. We had a double bottom, which also went into a cup and handle, which now is doing a 21-day moving average pullback. As soon as these momentum oscillators flip green again on the daily, I would not be surprised to see it charge right up to $200 without issue. Let's take a look at the weekly for Solana. We got a doji, but the ribbons are both looking, so you can see that the slow is green, the fast is yellow. The fast is crossing up over the slow, which is always a good sign. It's always a good sign. Look, the last time that happened was back here on October 2023, and look what happened after that. Massive, massive, massive run up. We had a cross up here on June 2023. Not as massive of a run up, but a significant run up. We had a cross up. No, it didn't cross up. We had a cross up back here in July 2022. Big run up. So every time the fast crosses up over the slow, we get a significant run up. And we can see Solana has been suppressed here underneath a trend line for a little while. It's been suppressed underneath this for a little while. And we came right up and tapped it and then rejected. Now, but we're doing doji here on the weekly. We got doji on the weekly. And we came back down to the 5-week moving average. We have room on this thing all the way up to 211. Honestly, we got room up to 211 if we get above this trend line right here, this yellow one. Let me make that a little bit bigger, 3 points. We get above that, we got room all the way up to 211 very, very easily. And then once we start making another bullish pattern up there, like a bull flag or something else, we are running for all-time highs, especially off of this gigantic big old cup and handle that we've been in for a while, okay? And if we are to draw that out, we are to draw out that cup and handle for Solana. Let me get this because this is going to be a big one. It's the big one. We came to the bottom right there. Top of the cup, cusp of the cup is about right there. That would put us at a $407 Solana for the cycle. Okay, that probably wouldn't happen this year. Don't expect that in 2024. That would be like my 2025 target, around like just under $400 for Solana. So that's what I'm looking at there for Solana. That's your update on Solana. Things are looking beautiful for Solana. I'm very happy to be holding Solana. I haven't been adding more to my position. I've got about 60 of these right now, which is not a huge position, but it's significant for my portfolio. So I like the way this is looking right now. I'm very happy with this. It's okay. So let's go on to Ethereum. Ethereum has been a bit of a lagger. You can see Solana's just been like charging up all day long. Everything looks great. Everything is roses and sunshine for Solana, but Ethereum's not been having as good of a time. It's been kind of coming down to some lows. It's been fiddling around down here, but we're getting into this wedge formation right here, right? Okay, things are compressing for Ethereum. I think Ethereum has a move on the horizon for it. Okay, I think Ethereum, when seasonality kicks in for Ethereum, I think we're going to break out of this trend line right here, which currently would be at about 2,640. And once we break out of that, we've got room all the way up to 3,500. We get past 3,500, we've got room all the way up to 3,800, potentially even back up to $4,000 once we break out of this downturn that we've been in for a little while, okay? And that will also translate to Bit Digital doing very, very well. Let's look at Ethereum on the weekly. Yeah, this is what I like on the weekly. Okay, so it's getting real wispy down here, right? With the ribbons. The ribbons are getting pretty wispy. They're just kind of floating around down there. The slow one actually turned green. Okay, the slow one turned green and did a pinch, right? It's pinching. They're both pinching. This fast one turns yellow This fast one turns yellow, I'm buying more of a digital. Okay, it turns yellow right now with that one being green, because like let's go find the last time it did a nice little pinch like that. Did a nice little pretty little pinch like that. Oh wait, there it is right there. There's one right there. But this was on in a bull. Sorry, I made the wrong thing bigger. Let's go right here. So right, we pinched on the fast, and then soon after we pinched on the slow, and we had that big 25% weekly candle after that. Let's take a look. There's another one. Where's another one? I want to see one where we're getting kind of wispy. Right back here. Things got a bit wispy, right? This fast one turned yellow, right? And then the slow one turned yellow on this candle here, but that wasn't the end of it. That was just the beginning. Look, it went from 1500 all the way up to 2200, 2100 before giving any kind of movement back to the top of that move. And then boom, all the way up to 2600 after that. And then followed by that, a big, big, big run. So I'm pretty excited about this actually. Same thing right here. We had a pinch, got all wispy down here, got a pinch there at July 4th, 2022, followed by a pinch on the slow, and then from there, big move up for about a month. So I'm looking for that to come through on Ethereum right now. I'm actually pretty excited about that for Ethereum right now. Now, if that fails, this is forming something of a bear flag. Okay, that is something of a bear flag on the weekly. It's not the best bear flag I've ever seen, but it could be a bear flag. If price on Ethereum goes back and gets below 2150, so 2150 gets back below that, we're having a bad time. So that's to watch. If we break this trend line here to the upside, we're going up big time. If we lose 2150 on Ethereum, we're coming probably back down to $1,500, and that would suck pretty hard. But that's the reality of it right now. This is either a bull flag or an inverted head and shoulders. It hasn't decided yet. I think that it's likely due to seasonality, due to the fact that Bitcoin's doing so well, due to the fact that it hasn't really run yet and other alts are running, that as soon as Ethereum comes out with some kind of positive catalyst, I think we're going to run up to 4,000. If it doesn't give us a positive catalyst, then 1,500 is in the cards, which is unfortunate, but you know, that's the way it is. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. So Dogecoin, I bought some more Doge. I bought some more Doge today, actually. I bought some more Doge as it came down off of that escalation of war. It came down, hit the 21 and bounced. It hit the 21 and the 200-day moving average and bounced. Okay, now the average force is still coming down. The stochastic ribbons are still showing some bearish movement. But the fact that it bounced on the 21 and the 200-day at the same time is, I like it. I like it. That to me says that this is likely a bull flag. And if I'm wrong, I'm willing to hold Doge for a little while. I'm willing to hold it till Christmas. So even if I'm wrong short term in the next like week or two, I am looking for Doge to make this into a bull flag and potentially take us up to maybe even 18 cents here. I'm looking for 17 to 18 cents by mid-November for, turn that on, for like Christmas. I'm looking for about 22 cents, maybe even 27. I do have an order set to sell all of my Doge, which is only 5,500 Doge, but all of it at 27 cents. And that is just in case there's a blow off top. If it doesn't look like I'm going to get that, I will change it to make it lower if it doesn't look like we're going to get that. How does Doge look on the weekly? How is Doge looking on the weekly? Okay, on the weekly, we got a doji candle that came back to test the 200-week and the 5-week moving average, and it made a doji. That's good. That's not bad at all. We've got average force going up. That is also very, very good. We've got the stochastic ribbons. The fast one is still looking bullish. It is still pointing up. That is great. The slow one is getting wider and is green. That is also very good. That is showing that momentum is to the upside. We could get a bit of a dip, which would be represented by the fast one coming down a little bit, but as long as the slow one continues to widen, that wouldn't concern me at all. I would look at it as a bull flag, which could potentially take me up to, that is going to take me up to 17, 18 cents, maybe even higher. My main target is 22. My super duper lucky target is 27, maybe 30 if things get real hot, but I will adjust that downward if I don't get that. But I am looking for about 22, especially coming out of this aggressive downtrend that we've been in since March, right? Big aggressive downtrend. It started to scoop. I might look for a retest of 14 after going up to like 16, 17, and then from there I'd be looking for it to come up to about 22 cents, kind of doing something like that. That's what I'm looking for on Doge. Anyways, that is the crypto weekend. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Check out the Trade Cave store, link in the description, as well as the channel bio, and have a profitable day.